Alright, you'll have to forgive my slightly awkward setup here. A cat needed my lap. I'm not sure when I wrote this one. It's in the same folder that was around like 2016. I did write a lot that year. I'm pretty sure I was sober that year. Uh, yeah. This is definitely one that has a little bit more of a certain rhythm that I'll need to try to fall into with reading it. Alright. Spaceships in the Stars. This is a long one. And where were you at that abandoned shed in moonlight when I heard ghosts walking in, black as shadows, and I was sure there were spaceships in the stars, above and wrinkle in time past all the miles of space and time to pass forward here. And is my mouth dry, my shoulders strong, my heart unbreakable, my mind barren, just full of noise, and tastes the way you smell, and sounds the way you walk, and I think only pieces of this is right. Only pieces of these are me. The rest of me is out floating, drifting slowly somewhere suspended. Or maybe I haven't been created yet. And why do I feel so tense and numb? And where the hell have you gone? And who were those I called my friends? Why can't I write well anymore? Why haven't I written like I used to? Why does it feel impotent, frustrated, uninspired? Well, I guess because it is. And I apologize to myself because it used to be the one thing I was good at, but I've lost my way. Every new chore a welcome challenge, and every social norm a heaving, fearful burden. This house's soul doesn't want me touching her, and I never asked her to be exposed. I have done my best to fill these walls with love and taste of my breath, and quiet heartbeats of me while I'm sleeping. But my fangs have grown too large in my mouth, and my hands hold tight to my sides to keep from grasping, and this new knowledge keeps slipping past my hourglass mind. I get postcards and invitations to come and have no way to go. And best advice I've heard is make me an offer, make it worth my time. Promise to make me into something, put new colors in my eyes, and perhaps then I'll mold new words in the empty space in my throat. What do you need to know? Tell me where I am before my fingernails pierce the dirt, and clean this place up so I can see what needs fixed, and if I can't enter the kitchen, there's no making coffee, and no starting a new day, no sense of time. I have fallen far too deeply inside myself, safe inside the wall of my own sinkhole, to keep everyone else safe from touching me. Because my hands do this thing, they touch and pierce the flesh, electric, and I'm standing blind in this field, afraid to see because there's no one to volunteer to turn to me and ask for shock, ask to be broken and molded back together with sweet sweat dirt. And I'm afraid to make it rain and wash us all away because there won't be anywhere to stand. We may find nowhere what will seem like eternity, or maybe we'll find salvation in the wilderness of our souls, and hearts beating blackened in a furnace like a blacksmith, but would we lose our hearts along with horseshoes? Maybe horses would give you somewhere to go off into a sunset facing east or north, or somewhere wrong like that. And we'll ride heartless with our bodies made of minds and our fingers cloaked in teeth. And I've just been all inside out like that. Someone once didn't ground me, but sparked me to explode like starlight, in the dusk of the field at night, and in that whimper freedom dissolve of pain, and illuminated like lightning bolt, it all disingenuously made sense. I missed that. It gave me something to at last call real. What am I without that? Senseless. But I seem to not only make sense to myself. But I seem to only not make sense to myself. Some version of my own private hell. All crooked bare and nothing soft is left in sight. My warmth turns cold. With no one there around me, my throat sad forgotten laughter. Something there is stagnating, or is it germinating under the surface?